Hello and welcome to The Telescope. Every week we'll bring you a fresh insight from the biggest car market in the world. Today we get to drive the XPeng P7.
The P7 range launch has generated huge publicity in the automobile industry, with this being a major milestone in the history of electric vehicles. The magnificent news has put some interesting points that were not known to the world in the limelight, with some of the details getting confirmed, for which there was huge speculation.
Even XPeng staff have emailed me saying they are shocked by the price. They didn't know what it was going to be. They just found out. Everyone's going, holy hell, this thing is going to be.
Join us in our video today as we get to look into the shocking news and more about the all-new machine by XPeng. Interior look. The P7 has the finest and most detailed interior layout, most notable for its advanced seating design. Each seat has adjustable seat side bolsters that dynamically adjust in real time while driving in different driving conditions. The smartness of the adjustable bolsters, as realized in other automobile areas, is remarkable when looking at car ergonomics because they can personalize a driver's experience, which makes driving easier. This is one example of nuance, but it demonstrates how the companies have been dedicated to creating more adaptable, driver task-oriented conditions to meet the needs of modern vehicle operators. The car is also extremely good-looking, with its inbuilt aesthetic legs behind the tall proportions to create a visual impact. One of its many superior attributes is its incredible charging ability, with astounding charging speeds of over 500 kilowatts, truly amazing charging power. This remarkable charging ability clearly makes this car a class leader and ushers in a new level of convenience for people on the road. But while the car's lightning-fast charging already feels like a game-changer, what truly caught everyone off guard wasn't under the hood at all. It was the price tag. How low could it go? The P7 pricing strategies have turned out to be one of its biggest surprises. As industry experts and potential customers had expected a starting base price of at least $40,000, the company has surprised everyone by making it start at $30,700. This pricing model has sent shockwaves across the Chinese auto market, with most industry players left stunned by this daredevil pricing model. Not only does the $30,700 price point make the vehicle available to a broader market, but it also smashes the traditional pricing rule of thumb in the electric vehicle sector. Technology equipped. Technologically, the P7 is a quantum leap ahead in motor manufacturing. The vehicle is outfitted with an unrivaled computing capacity that's 3 times greater than Tesla's full self-driving tech, setting a new standard in vehicle technology. This remarkable achievement relies on 3 fully operational Turing AI chips that offer more compute capability than any available global technology. This advanced hardware configuration allows the P7 to be the leader in terms of the application of artificial intelligence in a mass-produced vehicle. One of the most exciting developments, however, is the establishment of a newly installed LED display system within the driver's line of sight. This type of technology may change the whole driving experience for those who normally drive in city centers. The positioning and configuration of the display would have significantly facilitated my recent Sydney drives, and is an extremely practical addition to the car's feature set. The evolutionary history of the P7 began with its first launch in April 2019 at the luxury Shanghai Auto Show. This risky venture XPeng embarked on has now become a remarkable success story, as the first-generation vehicle exceeded early expectations and proved a counterintuitive definition of what a sports sedan could be. The vehicle's ability to balance performance, technology, and utility has redefined the boundaries of the sports sedan market and set a new standard in automotive design and engineering. The automobile industry has witnessed a radical evolution of family crossovers, with manufacturers continually pushing the limits of technology. All the other competitors have been engaged in creating vehicles that, candidly, are dull, and this model is a departure from traditional design philosophy. The latest generation of this vehicle is a testament to modern-day engineering skills, with a completely new architecture created from scratch with utmost caution in detail. Perhaps most surprising about this vehicle's design is the fact that it integrates innovative gear casting technology as the core to achieving maximum overall efficiency. For as big as this vehicle is, more than 5 meters in length, this colossal vehicle is a surprisingly good balance of size and weight. 4 variants of the P7 model have been created by the company, each specially engineered to serve particular segments of buyers. But here's the real twist. While the engineering sounds groundbreaking, the company's pricing strategy reveals something even more surprising. Why would they set such aggressive price points for a car this advanced? P7 model pricing and features. The lowest priced model, which is priced at $30,700, is an economical entry point for the P7 lineup. Higher up in the lineup is the mid-range model, priced at $33,600 and including a more sophisticated specification. A bit higher up in the lineup is the highest of the range model, priced at $36,400. The highest of the lineup model is the flagship model using the most sophisticated specification. Long-range setup with the capacity to function as an all-wheel drive assembly, priced at $42,300. The most well-equipped variant of this vehicle, with a big battery pack and an all-wheel drive setup, costs $42,000 in the US market. All 4 versions of the P7 are Ultra editions, each fitted with 3 advanced Turing AI chips that have been internally developed by XPeng. Combined, these high-performance processors deliver an astonishing 2,250 TOPS of computing power, a benchmark in auto computing power that surpasses any mass-production car ever produced. The system architecture dedicates 2 special chips to power the intelligent driving system, and the 3rd chip is the exclusive domain of cabin services and software operations. This robust computing system allows the P7 to accommodate both VLA, Vision Language Action, and VLM, Vision Language Models, which are state-of-the-art versions of large language models. Like the full self-driving capabilities of a Tesla, the learning capability of the vehicle provides impressive adaptability, enabling the vehicle to learn on its own. The VLA model also allows the vehicle to execute proactive thinking by providing the vehicle's autonomous route planning module the ability to deal with different driving conditions. The VLM model provides a completely unique interaction within the cockpit by introducing an entirely new experience of smart interactions. The system is at the cutting edge of sensing and creates a new driving experience using anticipation for user needs and next steps. What resulted was an intuitive experience for the driver of the vehicle. Overall, this next evolution of the integration of automotive engineering and AI technology provides a movement in vehicle technology as an industry benchmark. But here's where things get interesting. For all its futuristic AI intuition, what truly cements the P7 as a luxury benchmark isn't just how it thinks, it's how it stands. Could its sheer physical presence tell us even more than its intelligence? Dimensions. The P7 is an exceptional piece of car engineering, and its massive size places it in the luxury segment. The large car has an overall length of 5,017 millimeters, or 5 meters in common measure, which stands out on the road. A width of 1,970 millimeters, or roughly 2 meters, makes for an airy cabin space, all contributing to passenger comfort. The P7 has a height of 1,427 millimeters, which is a good balance between occupant headroom and aerodynamic efficiency. Worth noting is its wheelbase of precisely 3,080 millimeters, nearly 3 meters from front axle to rear axle, for excellent stability and riding comfort. For worldwide markets, these dimensions equate to a length of 197.6 inches, a width of 77.6 inches, and a height of 56.2 inches, with a wheelbase that stretches 118.4 inches. This carefully engineered geometry enables the vehicle to blend spacious accommodations and agile handling dynamics. Battery range. The P7 showcases cutting-edge technology in the application of a state-of-the-art 800-volt high-voltage electrical architecture, complemented by an intelligent battery pack design. One of the most eye-catching features is its charging capacity. with both alternatives demonstrating world-class performance through 5C charging capability. Through the novel system, it delivers approximately 500 kilowatts while performing fast charging operations, making energy replenishment super quick. In practical situations, drivers are able to attain a whopping 525 kilometers of range for their battery reserves within a very short 10-minute charging session. Charging infrastructure compatibility is also highly adaptable. On China's slower public charge points, the vehicle can achieve a 10% to 80% state of charge in around 22 minutes. However, when connected to China's most powerful charge points, this is reduced drastically to just 11 minutes, showcasing the system's remarkable capacity for accommodating different power delivery rates. The manufacturer offers 3 variants of the model, each suited to specific driving requirements. The base model provides 702 kilometers of range under CLTC test conditions, with the mid-specification model extending this to 750 kilometers. The long-range version at the top of the line achieves a very respectable 820 kilometers under identical test conditions. For European markets employing ULTP certification standards, these would typically be adjusted downwards by perhaps 15%. For comparison's sake, the long-range model's 820-kilometer range would translate to around 680 kilometers under ULTP testing, still a highly competitive offer in the electric vehicle segment. Powertrain. The powertrain configuration varies by trim level, with the longest range variant wearing a single electric motor driving the rear wheels. Optionally, customers can order twin-motor all-wheel drive configurations, which offer greater traction and acceleration capability. The base models have a single-motor rear-wheel drive setup, which delivers good acceleration from 0 to 100 km per hour in 5.4 seconds. The dual-motor models significantly improve on this performance, taking just 3.7 seconds to achieve the same benchmark. While this sort of acceleration may not be quite the same as that of dedicated performance vehicles, it is more than sufficient for everyday day-to-day driving situations. Suspension technology. The car business, as it continues through its development, has seen remarkable developments, especially concerning car suspension systems, which are a primary factor in car performance and driving comfort. Air suspension systems, as a part of car innovations, are a desired premium aspect in modern cars, evidencing their value in modern car design. These are a big improvement over the otherwise long-used coil spring arrangements, giving motorists and passengers unmatched ride comfort and flexibility that significantly adds value to the overall driving experience. In the most elite and top-of-the-line models of the latest new cars available on the market today, you will undeniably discover the remarkable application of highly advanced air suspension technology. At this moment, I am thoroughly and meticulously conducting an in-depth review of the impressive Zikao 09 model, which is equipped with a sophisticated and integrated air suspension system. The performance ratings of this innovative system have genuinely astounded me and have firmly established it as an absolute bargain for drivers who possess a discerning taste and appreciate quality in their vehicles. Perhaps the most interesting and impressive fact concerning air suspension technology is that there are 2 different configurations that are accessible and usable, namely the single-chamber system and the dual-chamber system. Among these, the dual-chamber air suspension configuration is by far a starkly superior choice compared to the single-chamber system, having improved capabilities in performance in addition to a heightened sense of versatility that cannot be easily duplicated. The Zikao 09 model is equipped with the sophisticated dual-chamber air suspension system, and it gives drivers a matchless sense of control over the dynamics of their vehicle, significantly elevating their driving experience. One of the most remarkable aspects to consider, however, is the incredibly adaptive nature of this particular system. When engaging in off-road driving adventures, or when faced with the challenge of negotiating uneven and irregular road surfaces, drivers are granted the ability to make adjustments to the suspension settings, allowing them to experience a softer and much more compliant ride quality that enhances overall comfort. Conversely, in scenarios that demand high-performance driving or during track-oriented situations, the system is designed to facilitate suspension lowering, functioning seamlessly and in perfect conjunction with the sport mode functionality. This unique dual personality feature is precisely what makes it a standout choice for drivers who require both exceptional comfort during everyday use and impressive performance when the situation calls for it. Based on a comprehensive series of extensive test drive evaluations that were meticulously conducted in China, this particular vehicle showcases outstanding handling performance, especially when it comes to cornering. Its remarkable precision and stability during dynamic cornering maneuvers are impressively good, serving as a testament to the system's exceptional capability to optimize both ride comfort and the precision of handling. The jewel in the crown in this impressive series of cars is undoubtedly the remarkable Wing Edition, which elegantly showcases the company's unwavering commitment to innovation and progress in automotive design. One of its most striking and attention-grabbing features is the unique incorporation of scissor doors, which not only provide functionality but also create a dramatic visual impact that leaves onlookers in awe. The overall aesthetics of these exquisitely designed scissor doors are undeniably tantalizing and captivating, and they lend the vehicle an exotic and sophisticated appearance that irresistibly draws stares from passers-by. The benefits provided by the air suspension system extend well below skin-deep appearances and are far greater in depth. This revolutionary system delivers drivers an unprecedented amount of ability, which allows drivers to personalize and adapt their driving experience based on a host of different specific conditions and circumstances on the road. Whether one is coping with the intricacies of city infrastructure, addressing the issues presented by uneven and troublesome ground, or undertaking more formidable driving actions, the remarkable versatility of this system guarantees both maximum capability and ultimate comfort on every trip. Such a level of refinement and engineering superiority makes it a downright necessary feature among discerning drivers who are themselves on the search for a premium driving experience, one that balances expert versatility with elite-level capability in a way that directly enhances every aspect of the driving experience. But here's the real question. What happens when a breakthrough this powerful collides with a company hungry to dominate the EV world? Could the fusion of tech and ambition reshape the entire industry overnight? XPeng's market position. Throughout the last fiscal year, no company in the world auto industry has been as dynamic and impressive as XPeng, showcasing a phenomenal ability to enter the market as never before and achieve exponential levels of growth that are nothing short of phenomenal. Their revenues have increased in a phenomenal way and touched a whopping 270% growth, which is perhaps the most impressive growth trajectory we have seen in the recent auto history context. This phenomenal success both places a spotlight on and underlines the company's outstanding position in strategy and operational excellence in the dynamic marketplace for EVs, where competition is cutthroat and innovation is the highest priority. As per the in-depth and all-encompassing study done by Deutsche Bank, the monthly shipment data of XPeng is slated to reach remarkably record-breaking levels in the month of August. In more precise terms, the business is on course in projecting that it would reach a record 40,000 units shipped, which is made up of two different and differing market segments, a massive domestic share totaling around 36,000 automobiles that are directly targeted by the Chinese markets, as well as an international distribution involving 3,000 automobiles that are scheduled to be shipped out in different international markets worldwide. This development in distribution clearly manifests XPeng's well-honed and globally calibrated business strategy in reaching out not only into different international markets, but also in sustaining a massive and robust presence within its own home market. As it currently stands, there is a significant and massive strategic shift that is being undertaken by XPeng in their worldwide distribution policy, indicating a pivotal change in their approach. The business has clearly articulated a lofty and ambitious goal of achieving a perfectly balanced and evenly matched distribution, aiming for a 50-50 split between home deliveries within China and those going to overseas markets. However, there are several critical and important issues that could very well determine the success or failure of this venture. Chief among these challenges is the availability of certain car models, and most prominently, there has been recent news regarding the availability, or lack thereof, of the highly anticipated P7 model, which has generated considerable excitement and interest among business observers and potential clients on a global scale. After engaging in direct communication with the corporate officials at XPeng, I was unequivocally informed that the P7 model will exclusively maintain a presence in the domestic market of China. This particular business strategy has spurred quite a bit of discussion and analysis among auto industry experts and business specialists alike. From my perspective, restricting the availability of the P7 model solely to the Chinese market presents a potentially constraining business strategy. This particular car features a number of cutting-edge design aspects and technological innovations that have sparked a great deal of interest in international markets, especially in regions such as Europe and Australia. The global demand for this specific model is strong and is primarily attributed to the price competition strategy that has been adopted by XPeng, alongside the car's advanced array of features that make it appealing to consumers. In all the public forums and industry debates that I have been a part of, I have inevitably highlighted and emphasized the fact that the P7 is certain to be the most important auto launch in China's rapidly transforming marketplace during the current calendar year. The car has certain identifiable features that not only set brand standards, but also significantly redefine segments that form a part of their class. In my expert opinion, arrived at on the basis of thorough analysis, the P7 demonstrates greater marketability compared with competitor products such as the Xiaomi SU7 and U7. Though I am in a position of deferred credit towards the technological advantage that the former alternative products have. Despite the fact that there has been enormous consumer interest generated by the competitor brands, my individual preference would unquestionably be the P7, substantially on the basis of its cutting-edge nature and robust marketplace competitiveness. Thank you for taking your time to watch this video this far. We have now come to the end of our video today. What are your perceptions of the development and the strategy espoused by XPeng in this competitive context? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. See you in the next video.